Holy smokes, bass heads, what's happening? It ain't pocket science, it's rocket science. Guess who's sick? Me. I had a gig last night and I felt it. I like, you know how you could kind of feel something coming on? And it got on me, Pop. It got on me. It got on me. As you can see, I am, as the one-man show that I am making sure, I'm doing a new setup. I'm about to bring back some, I'm about to bring back some synth-based stuff. Tuesday, whether I'm sick or not, we're doing the deep dive on the MXR synth-based pedal. But I wanted to make sure that I had this camera set up. I should be in bed. One thing about last night, though, so I was playing what's up, Tiny? It's in it's in St. James Parish is where I was at last night. And it's like one of these little hole-in-the-wall joints. But there were some hitters on this gig. But I ain't gonna lie, I was like, yo, I'm not feeling well. Thank you, Chevy. Thank you. And anyway, but whoever was playing the playlist, bruh, they were playing all, and mama used to say, take your time, young man. All that shit. And every song was just a hitter in the line. Where you been? The line. We have all missed you. I have missed you. And I hope things are going well with that new bass you got. Anyway, what was my point on that? Oh, I was like, man, I really need to bring back some more synth-based content. And then I went to look for because I couldn't find out what the playlist was. And I asked the owner when we left. I was like, man, was it, who was playing that? Was that on Spotify? He's like, nah, it was just YouTube. And I was like, yo, I funk with that playlist. I really do. I really, really do. Uh-oh, Nalan is training. She's training. All right. Somebody name that bass line right there. Name that playlist. Name that playlist. I'm looking at Tiny. Name that groove. Name it. I'm gonna turn it now. I haven't played synth in a little while. You got to be more specific, Tiny. You don't win no prizes with that. Tiny. Okay, Tiny. We give that one. So of course I thought, this would be a cool tune. We don't want to demonetize it. We don't want to demonetize nothing. This is listen to this. Let's listen to what Terry and them doing on the actual groove. Oh, was I playing wrong? No, that's right. You know, in a lot of these old funk grooves too, you find that they are on and that E flat. Gosh, I'm so rusty. So rusty, and I don't feel well. So, but my main purpose is to make sure that this camera right here is working. It looks like it is. I think this is a good scene too. I think this is a good scene. I think it's a good scene. And then we've got, oh, sexy. Sexy. I'm with it. We're going to do it like that. Huh? Come on with the scenes. Come on, technology. You know what else I think too? I think I haven't really listened to it all the way, but you know, something like this line, you could like play it one time and then loop it in the thing. But I think Jimmy Jam played this all the way through, because sometimes it goes and then sometimes it goes. I haven't really looked at like the actual pattern of it, so there could be some rhyme and reason in there. I don't like, I'm going to have to, you know what what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of having this off to the side, I'm going to have it more like this. Because I don't care to, let's see. Stop it. I don't care to be sideways like that, you know? Oh, Chevy, that's man, look, Chevy. All right, so Chevy says, if you had a synth gig tonight, would I bring keys or would I bring the MXR? It would depend on how much synth I was required to play. And I'm gonna talk more about that on Tuesday. I'm going to talk more about that on Tuesday. Because number one, I am not like really a synth guy. And when I say I'm not a synth guy, what I mean by that is you have some people who are like, you know, somebody like Ian Martin Allison. Guy knows a lot about synths. Savage Fridays knows a lot about synths. Me, I know as much as I need to know to get the job done that I need to get. Nah, that sounds like it's selling myself short a little bit. that sounds like it's selling my shit. I mean, I know about synthesis and things like that, yes. But synth is not something that I have to do all the time. So it would depend on, to answer your question, it would depend on how much synth I needed to play. The MXR based synth, even since having it, I've owned it since June. And I will still say that I do not believe, not for me, maybe for other people, for me, it will never be like a synth. You know what I mean? I just think the synth is the synth keyboard is a whole different ball of wax. You know what I mean? But that's me. Now you guys get to see the dirtiness of my desk. I don't really like this setup either because of that and that. So whatever. We'll get it fixed. But I'm not going to do that on live stream. But I would rather have it. I would rather have it in front of me than looking on the side. I need to get one of those beams, whatever. Sherry says I played keys as a kid, so I'd go with keys. My playing is a bit too sloppy to get. Yeah, listen. Also, if I'm to be honest, man, if like people who are like serious about playing bass, one of the best things you could do is get friendly or familiar with the with the keyboard landscape. It's just like walking bass lines and understanding the keyboard landscape are two of the best things that I ever did for my own personal playing. So, do with that what you will. I'm going to finish the last couple of things that I want to do here on the computer, and then I think it's time for me to go get in the bed. There's something going around New Orleans right now, and I'm sure I'm sorry, Tiny. My bad, bro. I'm coming. My fault. I shook somebody's hand or something during Mardi Gras. It didn't sanitize or something, so it's catching up to me. Do you crank your synth bass volume to push the band? No. So you guys may have seen a video that I put out with my pedal board, and I have a little pedal called the Road Rage, and what it is it's an A/B splitter, right? And so when I set up when I'm sound checking, I set up the volume on my bass and an estimate of the synth to match. So when I kick over that pedal, I'm just in there. Also, if I need to cut through a little bit more, I'm going to change the cutoff. I'm going to open the cutoff, if you guys have the synth-based cookbook, I talk about synth. You can get it at Groove School. I talk about cutoff filters and all that stuff. The cutoff filter is exactly what the name suggests. So I moved the camera so you can't see it, but if I cut out frequencies, open them up. But another thing too, and this is I'll talk about this more as when on Tuesday, is you can, if you are a passive user of a synth, whether it be a synth pedal or a synth keyboard, and this is not like dominating your whole entire set, there's going to be a handful of sounds that you're going to be able to get with, that you're going to be able to get through whatever you're going to get through with. Now, if you're playing in a project or a cover band, a dedicated cover band where you need to set things up, then that's when you're not in tweaker territory, you're in programming territory. So you have to like program and have your sounds dialed in. Those are two different paradigms. You know what I mean? And I'll talk about that more on Tuesday. Let your people know I'm going back to regular live stream. I got to do less live streams during the week because I just been popping on and stuff. But I really need to, for various reasons, I have to stop doing so many pop-up live streams during the week. I enjoy them, but this ain't, I got other shit I need to do. And yeah, I'm going to go back to the regularly scheduled live streams, but I have to do them on Tuesdays because Wednesdays through Sunday nights, not this Sunday night, are typically gig nights for me. Something will always happen, always come up mid to end of the week. And yeah, but I think I can provide more value there. I'm switching up a bunch of things to where I can, just full transparency, what I've been looking at is how can I, one, provide the most value to my community, while two, and really in reverse order, how can I honor myself and be true to myself while still providing the most value to my audience, and lastly, feeding the almighty algorithm. I mean, these are just things that have to happen, right? But I got to take care of myself too. And in the spirit of taking care of myself, I'm going to hop off here. I go take care of myself. Oh my God. I don't have time to be sick. It ain't rocket science. It's pocket science. I'm going to catch y'all Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. CST. I hope to see you there. Tell a friend to tell a friend. See you Tuesday. Peace. Two fingers.